Welcome into this Ed's Extra Point. I'm Ed Lane. Since 2008, no team has overcome an 0-2 start to their season to make the NFL playoffs. That's bad news for the Washington Redskins, who are currently 0-2 on the year. And while their defense has certainly been atrocious, giving up 33 points in the opener to Philadelphia and being torched for 38 by Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday, the biggest question in D.C. is the overall health of RG3 and whether or not Robert Griffin III should even be quarterbacking this offense right now for the Redskins. Jason Lockenfor of CBSSports.com has a great article up right now questioning whether the Skins should shelve RG3 until he's healthy and go with backup quarterback Kick+Cousins instead. I think it adds a couple of other questions right now that need to be answered for the Redskins when you look at the long-term outlook for the rest of the 2013 season and into the future at the quarterback position. One of those is the offensive line, which has really struggled to give RG3 enough time to throw inside the pocket. Are you better off with an RG3 who is not 100% out there at quarterback trying to make throws within the pocket, or do you turn the reins over to Kick+Cousins, who's a better pocket passer, and you wait until Robert Griffin III is fully healthy? The other question is can RG3 even be an effective quarterback, and is he a viable long-term option in the NFL if the only way he's effective is out in space running the football and utilizing that zone read offense which the Redskins used so well last year? The downfall to that offensive attack is that you are more susceptible to injuries because you are more exposed to big hits. Teams will key in on RG3, they will go ahead and try to make a play on him, and if the Redskins' run game struggles like it has early on in the season, then that all comes apart for Robert Griffin III and his long-term outlook. Of all the quarterbacks right now that are at that young point in the NFL season, his question may be the most up in the air in terms of where he stands as a long-term option at quarterback. Is he a dynamic playmaker when healthy? Absolutely. But is he a good, sustainable, long-term quarterback in the NFL if the only way he can be effective is to be a threat out in space where he has to be running the ball and exposed to more hits? That, I think, is a serious concern that the Washington Redskins brass need to figure out. And they need to decide, is RG3 really our guy? Can he and is he willing to learn to be an effective pocket passer? Something he has not been able to do at the early juncture of his career from his rookie season to the first 2 games of this year? Or is he a guy who can only be effective by making plays in space, and therefore, do you really want that guy as your long-term option, knowing you're going to probably have to invest $20 to $25 million a year, $50+ million in guaranteed money, and a guy that you don't know if he's going to be on the field every single down? That's the big picture question, and it's one which certainly provides no easy answer for the Washington Redskins, considering how dynamic a player RG3 is, the energy he's provided to the fans, and the excitement he brings to the Redskins, as well as the galvanizing presence he has within this locker room. It certainly is a decision I'm glad I don't have to make. With this Ed's Extra Point, I'm Ed Lane.